This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one, the only, Apefather, up all night and up all day, baby. Wow! Okay, so I just saw Johnwicksnipin's video where I guess his idea is he wants everyone who's an AMC holder to start their own YouTube channel, of which they could immediately start making money on YouTube, and then they could use this money to invest in AMC and basically, take all the pressure off them, and this way they can hold with no pressure. Sounds like a beautiful idea, but the problem, John, is that you're not telling them the process, okay? And that is going to be a deal killer, okay, when they hear the process. The process is you don't start making money on YouTube until you get 1,000 subscribers, okay? Then you also got to get, I believe it's 4,000 hours of watch time. So I've seen people get that in like a couple of months. I've seen some people get that in a couple of years. It all depends, okay? So the thing is, there's a very strong possibility that you won't have any money coming in for like a year. I mean, he's not telling you this. He's making it seem like, you just start a YouTube channel, you automatically start making money on Google. That doesn't work that way. You got to get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, another thing is I dedicate a lot of my time and a lot of my life to YouTube. And like he said a comment like, if you get 1 million views, we're talking in the thousands you're going to make. That's true. But do you know how hard it is to get 1 million views, John? Let's put it to you this way. I've been working almost 18, 19 hours a day on YouTube for like 8 months, 9 months. I have a little over 3.6 million views. So, you're making it sound easy, brother. It's not easy. It's not easy. And there's a lot of people that just don't have the time. They're working, they got a family, they got other obligations. They don't have the time to really dedicate the time to YouTube to actually, make it successful. So I have to shoot that idea down, brother. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I actually think you care a lot about the AMC community. I think you're a true ape, and I think that your heart is in the right place and you mean well, but I just don't think you thought that one through. And then there's people who just don't have a personality. They don't like recording themselves, like for instance, my wife is shy. She's like, I don't want to show my face. I don't want to talk. There's many people like this where they're shy. So you got to take all of that into account, brother. You got to take into account some people are not, camera friendly. Some people are not, good speakers. Some people don't have the time because they're working, they're busy, family obligations. And again, to become monetized on YouTube is a very, very long, and vigorous process. You're talking about you got to get 1,000 subscribers and you got to get 4,000 hours of watch time. Then you got to explain to them that they get paid every other month. So like, in other words, let's say you're ready to go. You're monetized in the month of April. All the views you get in April, you got to now wait to the end of May, to get paid, kabish, okay? So this is the thing. I don't see it happening, John. Like, I asked apes, over the last several months to just share videos. Now, again, not just my videos, your favorite AMC YouTuber videos. Just share it on social media. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter, right? And I got to tell you, I had a hard time with that. Like, people, it takes them 1 second to share a video. They don't do it. So you're asking them, right? You're asking them to start a YouTube channel, spend, I don't know, a year of their life getting monetized, right? Spend hours and hours a day. Nah, it's not realistic. I'm sorry, Johnny. Now, the thing about stopping the beef with Lou, listen, here's the thing you have to understand, There's nothing wrong with people disagreeing. Like, you see how you said you disagreed with Commander 35, and I know Commander 35 disagrees with you? There is nothing wrong with having an argument or a beef or a conflict. That's part of YouTube. That's part of entertainment. So if you and Commander 35 go back and forth, like he hits you hard, you hit him hard, I see nothing wrong with that. I really don't. Honestly, it's entertaining. People like it. And honestly, it keeps them entertained while we're going through all of this manipulation and corruption. But here's where the problem is, there's a line. See, what Lou did crossed the line. You understand? When he started getting involved with my wife, saying, that, she's making fun of her. She wore a wig when she had to get her chemotherapy treatments. He calls her a man. He calls her a wildebeest. He says that he doesn't care she has stage 4 breast cancer. See, I gave Lou an opportunity. I said, Lou, look, you want to break my balls? Break my balls. I'll break your balls. We'll fight each other, back and forth, arguing, conflicts. That's all part of YouTube. That, like he says it, Lou says it. There's YouTube and there's the real world. See, what Lou is doing is he's going into the real world. I was keeping it just with YouTube. You understand? I was keeping it with YouTube, but he went into the real world. So now he doesn't want to apologize. So now I have to continue, John. I'm not going to back down when someone tells me they don't care about my wife who has stage 4 breast cancer. They're making fun of someone who has a life-threatening disease. So anything I said you could say is bad, but it's not life-threatening. It's not a life-threatening thing. There's a difference between making fun of someone that has chemotherapy treatments, okay, than making fun of someone for another purpose, whatever the purpose is, any other purpose, in my opinion, okay? As long as it's not life-threatening, that's it, okay? So that's just my opinion, okay? And that's why you mentioned Will Smith. Well, you see, the thing is, Jada Pinkett, I don't know if her condition is life-threatening. I know she lost her hair, but we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I can't comment on that because I don't know what we don't know what her real condition is. They could just be saying it. Who knows? We don't know. He defended his wife. I understand that, but he shouldn't have done it on the Oscars in front of millions and millions of people, and he shouldn't have been violent. But the thing is, I'm not being like it. You have to understand something. I was keeping it very simple with Lou. I had my disagreements with Lou. He had his disagreements with me. The only time I went into his personal business, which is, getting raped in prison, is when he made fun of my wife. If you check the videos, I never said that. I would say Lou is the standard Lou. He doesn't own AMC, in my opinion. He doesn't have secret Wall Street connections. He's a bullshit artist. He's a con artist. I've been saying that, for the past 8 months. But I did not mention anything about him being raped, okay, in prison. The only reason I mentioned that is because he started making fun of my wife with the wig, with taking her chemotherapy treatments, losing her hair, calling her a man, calling her a wildebeest. Well, then I go right at Lou. And I'm sorry, John. I don't care if you like me or not, but I will not stop. I'm going to destroy Lou basically every single day. Lou, I don't care. That's it. And I hope one day we do be face to face of where I can knock him out. That's it. That's my wish. Okay. But Lou is a big coward and he'll never take me up on that offer because he's a scared little Pussy. That's what Lou is. Okay. And he's a con man. Okay. That's it. Okay. So John, I'm sorry, but I got to shoot down the 2 requests that you made. Request number 1, every AMC owner starting a YouTube channel, not a good idea. Me letting things go with Lou, he didn't apologize. I asked him to. I told him, say, Lou, apologize about what you said to my wife. He didn't do it. So that's it. It continues, and it's going to get worse. It's going to get much, much worse. And believe me, I have a vendetta against Lou. And that's just the way it is.